Hey everybody, it's Friday, so let's get into these finances, all right? So let's today we're going to talk about what everyone wants to talk about right now and what is the hottest financial topic of discussion right now, and that is stock investing. All right? So today we're just going to go over, you know, some of the basic principles of stock investing, and basically we're going to go over some hot stocks to invest in right now and that you need to be looking at. And we also going to go over some things that you need to pay attention to. All right. So um, stock investing, as of right now, you already see that the market is really moving and is doing different things, and it's drawing a lot of interest from people. They're asking, should I invest? Should I invest in this? Should I invest in that? Right now is the best time you can ever educate yourself on the stock market, because right now you're going to see things that you probably would never see, in spurts in your investing career. So the best vehicle right now would be to look at stocks. I'm gonna tell you a little bit about my experience with stocks. I started to invest in stocks around the recovery period of the 2008 market crash. And doing that, that's a similar time to now. So this is why I believe that this is the best time for anybody to learn about stocks and jump in there. Um, and plus with this, I mean, with having an experienced person who have seen things, you guys get kind of a leg up. So right now, this is what I'm going to, break it down for you guys, give you guys a little advantage. All right. If you are interested in anything I'm saying, if you need a breakdown principle, I have a stock school. I will attach the link to that. You should enroll in that. I mean, this is the best time to educate yourself in stock investing. All right, around 2012, I began to invest in stocks. Um, I always tell the story. I had took $1,000 from my college refund check. I said, and a little bit of my earnings too, because I used to cut hair in college. I said, all right, what I'm going to do is I'm going to take this and I'm going to have to put it in some type of vehicle. Right around that time, I bought a bond. I think it was like a I bond or something like that, and that wasn't the best vehicle at that time. So that had to be 2011. I got the bond. 2012, I went to go cash the bond. I was happy. Yeah, I'm going to get my money. Of $1,000, I think I got about $1,018 back. And I remember it was around the finals time, and I'm like, what am I gonna do with $20? I just had my daughter, and and I'm like, come on, man, my daughter's months old. What am I gonna do with $20? So I said I got to get into something that'll give me more money. So I looked into stock investing. I got me ING account at that time, and I said, I'm gonna I said I'm gonna take half of what I put on into the bond. I said I took 500, took 500. I remember Sprint around that time was about 292. I bought Sprint in about June, and by that August, I think SoftBank had bought out Sprint. And once they bought out Sprint, they agreed to buy it at like $7.60 or something like that. I mean, once you get if a company buys out your position in a share, you're getting bought out. So I looked at my account the next time, and all I remember from 500, it was $1,300 in there. All right, so I didn't have an option. They bought me out. So from that point on, the year before, I had made $20. Within 3 months, I had made $700. I was a stock investor. I didn't even take the whole $1,000 and put it in. I didn't even have to take the whole $1,000 and put that in stocks. All right, so that's my story. But in 2012, I had no idea what I was looking at. Let me take you back to 2012. If you would go back into the history books, Facebook had IPO dropped in 2012, and Facebook was relatively new. I seen Facebook at $39. Now, through the years, I've also seen Facebook at $222. That is a 569% increase. All right. At that time, I didn't know. I didn't know as a young investor how would Facebook make money because Facebook obviously wasn't what it is today. Now, what Facebook is today is as soon as I say Coca-Cola, below me is going to be an ad for Coca-Cola. All right. So even if I go on Instagram and I look at y'all stories to get to the next story, Facebook is shoving an ad down my throat. Facebook is a money making machine. So for them to go from $39 to $222, this is the opportunity that you guys have right now, and to see first time companies, which or IPOs, initial public offerings of companies, and you can expound on that. Any company now, I've seen Facebook drop from $39 to $17. Now, if you get in at $17 and it went up to $222, that's a 1,300% increase, 1,300% increase. All right. So I did it at $5,000. You would have had, why would I do this on camera? So, you would have some money. $5,000 times 1,300. All right. So next, now, what a lot of people don't understand is that it was a rebuilding period after the housing crash. All right, and this is what these companies are going through similar now. But I do not believe that the rebound period will be so extensive as it was due to the market crash, the housing market crash. I do believe that as the coronavirus gets better and it heals and the land heals, that we will begin to see results at a quicker pace than the 2008 market crash. All right, so what people don't understand is that I've seen like the 2008 market crash was the biggest opportunity ever. I've seen Rite Aid at 98 cents. I've seen it. But at that time, I didn't know what I was looking at. Like I just told you, I've seen Facebook at $17. I can go down the list of companies that I should have been an investor of. So as I challenge you, you do not want to miss this opportunity. At the very least, educate yourself. All right, educate yourself and be ready to capitalize on this opportunity. Now, going forward, let's look at some of the stocks that's going on right now that you should be paying attention to. Are you not paying attention to Walmart? Let me explain why you need to pay attention to Walmart. Walmart has remained open through these trying times, unfortunate times, and they will continue to remain open, right? And Walmart does not only offer you, everybody's running to get toilet paper, everybody's running to get, their toiletries, but Walmart also sells in certain areas groceries. All right, so that's one thing Walmart has. Now, Walmart also has other things in their store that does not include just it does not just include day-to-day things. You don't think that when somebody's in there, they're in there shopping and getting other things that they need, clothes and stuff like that. Their sales and things like that this is like another Christmas season for Walmart, and you're gonna see their numbers explode during this time. And it's not an opportunity. It's not like a capitalization on but it's just the reality of the matter. Right now, everyone's loading up, and one of the stores that has everything you need, not just groceries and toiletries. You're talking about clothing that people may want to load up on, or you're talking about toys, and you're talking about electronics, and if people need, they're going to be running back and forth. And in some instances, Walmart even has pharmacies. Walmart even has automobile things. So Walmart, and on top of all of this, Walmart is at a low price, in my opinion, of $100 per share. I believe that will change soon, and their dividend is somewhere, I believe, at like 3%. All right. Now you're when you're looking, you're gonna see you're gonna within the next 2 months you're gonna see Walmart capitalize around this time. Zoom. Now, if you're looking at Zoom, now I looked at Zoom and I could see all the way from the date that they announced that the coronavirus was in China and it may come to the U.S. January 27th. Zoom, the digital meeting place that all the businesses are flocking to for work at home. Um, Zoom was at $70.44 January 27th. March the 23rd, Zoom reached $160. All right, so that is more than 100% increase. But that, if I'm not mistaken, that's somewhere near 110% increase or something like that. That's not bad, not 120% increase. So that's if you wanted to double your money, that is. But if you're thinking about Zoom now, Zoom, you've already missed that. You probably missed that, that boat. You missed that ride because you know you might be too late to the party now. Because every account that Zoom could ever get, they captured already. You understand? Now they're gonna go down to begin declining because companies doing other things and going other directions and maybe with layoffs and things like that. So that's one of the examples of you missed that boat. You understand? So you don't want to be on the other side. You always got to be forward thinking. You always got to be you know thinking about the future. All right. Now I'll end with this. I get a lot of stocks thrown at me. I get a lot of hey, look at this one, look at this one, look at this one. I'm gonna say stay away from travel and hospitality in this season. All right, for the next 3 months, stay away from travel and hospitality. It's going down. Okay, it's going down, down, baby. Because I'm gonna let you know why. We're all quarantined. Not my city is just quarantined. Okay, not my state is just quarantined. Okay, not my country is quarantined. The entire world is quarantined. I don't care what stock price that you see right now is going down. Stay away from them. Hyatt hospitality. They fell from $90 to $45. Uh, Norwegian Airlines, Carnival. Who's traveling? All right, as simple as that. Boeing. Who's traveling? American Airlines. Who is traveling? It's still some falling to do for those. All right, so this is this Friday's lesson for you guys. All right, if you want direct teaching, I cannot recommend any better place but my stock online class. All right, how to buy stocks from the InvestorSmith. All right, I break it down and it's so easy for you to understand. All right, so and it's at an affordable price. All right, so look at the link below and register. What do you have to lose? Educate yourself and you can add these stocks that I just mentioned to your watch list, and then you educated yourself. Now you're what you call ready for the moment. All right, you don't want to be left. You don't want to be left behind. All right, that's part of building wealth. You always got to be thinking toward your future, long term building of your assets and your financial future. All right. So this was this Fridays. I don't know if I'll be back, but whenever you catch me, you'll catch me. All right.